Welcome to the Dude Show podcast, starring Patrick and Chris, with updates from our sexy bosom blessed news girl and commentary from producer Lewis. Clothing is optional for this broadcast, so grab yourself a whatever, sit back, and prepare to eat pie like you're on death row, you son of a bitch. And without further ado, let's fire this motherfucker up.
Yeah! Woo! God, good to be here. Good to fucking be here, man. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. How you doing there, Bethany?
Oh, I'm excited.
What you're wearing tonight is...
Okay.
I wish they could see this.
Stunning.
Glad they can't.
Chris, how are you, pal?
I'm great, Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
It always goes down smooth.
Yeah, it does. Mikey?
Shout out to Lewis.
There you go. Hey, guys, prior to the show tonight, I was doing a little flipping of the channels. That's what I like to do. As I get older, I realize more and more the cultivation of all my work and efforts is to really just get it so I can watch more TV alone with a glass of wine.
Alone?
Yeah. So prior to you guys coming up tonight, I was flipping through the channels, and I rarely stop at MTV anymore because I'm a little older. So that's not a channel that I have in the queue to go to. But I saw something and I couldn't stop watching. It was a show called True Life. Have you guys heard of this show?
Oh,
I
yeah.
have.
You have?
Yeah, I've watched
Yes.
it a lot.
You do? Okay, well, maybe you saw this episode. Maybe it was on rerun. All right, so here's the setup of this MTV piece of shit show. It's true life, meaning they're going to grab some individual story that's true life. Like nothing in life is true life.
Yeah.
All right, so what it was this guy, he's an African-American dude. He's about early 20s. He was a club promoter or a party promoter in Cleveland. Did you guys see this one?
In Cleveland?
In Cleveland. No.
Cleveland?
And he said several times, I'm pretty much the biggest guy in Cleveland, which means you're...
That's not tough.
Which means... No, your biggest club promoter in Cleveland, right?
Good for you.
You said they start there. And so the show starts out, they kind of glorify his career.
It was just him.
Well, he's at a club. This is how it starts, and it's him narrating. Him like, my name's, I don't know, Tamar, and I'm a club promoter, one of the biggest in Cleveland. This is what I do. I'm liked by people. I make things happen. People show up. They want to get near me. They want to touch me. Ooh. And they're showing, like, as he's talking, they're showing the club with all the people coming up to him, making out with, multiple girls and stuff.
Wow.
Then it cuts to him. He's with some girl. And he goes, this is my lady. She's 3 months pregnant with my baby.
Hot damn.
Nice.
Yep. And yeah, she thinks we're getting married. But then this is where it always goes. But I have a secret. All right, which is that I'm bisexual.
I was going to say, Pat,
yeah.
I was reading your mind.
Oh, yeah, well,
I was going to say he's on the down low.
Now this guy's got at
bisexual.
least 3 tattoos on his face, which I really have a problem with.
Where? By the eye?
Yeah,
Across the
near
forehead?
the eye. There was like a bat under one of his
Baseball.
eyes.
Gotta love
Yeah.
baseball.
Nice enough guy though. Seemed like nice enough guy seemed like, right? But but then he gets into I'm bisexual. Then it cuts to him making out with a couple random dudes.
Hey now.
Wait,
And he
I've
says-
seen this.
Yeah. So then he's talking like, hey, just because this is like one side of me, I'm bisexual. So as you get into the episode, you realize that this girl that he's impregnated is in love with him, and she thinks they're getting married. They're going to pick out apartments in a couple weeks because
yeah.
once she has the baby, they need to start reeling it in and be together.
So it's kind of like Teen Mom and True Life all together.
I think that's probably what was probably
they
the
love
pitch
that.
for the show.
Teen Mom and True Life, and I'm married to a...
Yeah.
Sister station.
Yeah,
VH1.
shout out to Four Henrys.
There you go, bam. So as the episode progresses, and I'll wrap this up, it shows him kind of dealing with his double life that he's doing. But the episode's going to obviously end with the confrontation of him having to share this with the baby mama. So as you go through this, and by the way, you can see this. I've lived long enough now that I know when someone's a bisexual or they're acting out sexually, they're doing something weird, something happened to you as a kid, and there's rarely an exception to this, right? Am I right? There's really, like, when people are, I've slept with 1,000 hookers. There might have been, and it's a chick that's saying that.
Right.
It normally means that something happened when she was 4 with an uncle and a father.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe just trauma.
Some
general.
kind of childhood trauma.
Yeah.
So this may come as a shock to you, but as the episode progresses, there's no mom and dad in the picture for this guy. There's an aunt.
Right.
And it turns out there was some childhood molestation.
Okay.
So, all right. So I'm going to wrap this up. So this is how it ends. It ends with the reveal of him going supposedly apartment shopping with the baby mama. Turns around and goes, "Hey, baby," and I like this is a rough quote, but I'm paraphrasing here. But this is the gist of it. You know, baby, you know I love you, but I gotta confess, I'm bisexual. Now I always wear a condom with the guys, though.
Of course.
And she's like, I kind of appreciate what she did. She goes, "I'll call you when I'm in labor." Gets out of the car and says,
Wow.
"God bless her."
Good for her.
But he goes, and now it cuts to him in an interview room, and he goes, "Yo, I gotta be me." And I want to reach into the TV and rip his jugular vein out and say, you need to stop being you. Okay, you can only be me when things are going good. When you're making bad decisions like you, stop being yourself immediately because you're a fucking asshole.
Right.
You have a baby on the way. And so, but this is how MTV produces this episode. You hear the triumphant music, like the orchestral
Gotta
like
be
score
yourself.
going on. Like, you gotta be yourself.
you.
Then it cuts to him in the club and he's hanging out with other people and it's back to him. He's like, "Yo, people don't understand, man. I gotta be me.
Gotta be
and
you.
being me is the way it's gotta be."
I was born this way.
He's the
was
butterfly emerging from the cocoon.
Cocoon,
Yeah.
and it ends out.
Beautiful.
Now, I'm not sure if MTV's secretly laughing because they know this is good TV.
Oh, yeah.
Even it gets you angry, but there's no message there. If there were a message that you'd kind of get from this, it's that, hey, fuck it. You just impregnated some chick. Fuck it. It's about me, man, and having a good time. It's about me living my life, okay? But what you really see in the episode is there's this vicious cycle going on, which is that he had some horrible shit going on. Mom and dad aren't in the picture. Now he's keeping that cycle going because he just impregnated a chick, and he ain't gonna hang out with that kid. He's gonna be out fucking dudes or doing whatever he's doing, club promoting. He's being him, and so this is where I'm going with this, guys, because I was pissed.
Okay.
There was no message sent here. Like we should have shamed him. Like Dr. Drew should have stepped in this episode and said, "Now Lamar," if that was his name. Oh, probably is his name.
Probably.
Chances of that being his name possible. So he goes, but no one did that, and you just left it hanging like this is okay. And now 13-year-old kids are sitting home after school. They're running this. This was at 3 p.m. today. So they're sitting there and they're like, there was no judgment there. There was no shame.
After
so
school
this
session.
is okay behavior. This is what I take away from it. Like, look, there's always these things where people used to say, like with parental restrictions on TV or movies and stuff, like TV influences people. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. I think it does when you see things that it's real life and then there's no judgment when people are behaving badly. And so here's the question to the team and audience. I know you've been waiting for this. Here's the question you think about it. Is TV now within the last decade, with reality TV especially, showcasing a bunch of narcissistic assholes doing bad things with no judgment? The question really, I guess, dissecting more is TV now catering more towards narcissistic behavior and being okay with it? And do we think that may be affecting other people watching it, saying this behavior is okay? Is it okay to be impregnating chicks and then fucking not being a dad and leaving? Bethany,
Okay.
you have a vagina.
Okay, I do. Last I checked, I'm one. Well, I think it's not even about, the fact that he came out about being bisexual. He was cheating on her. She probably has AIDS now, along with her baby. It was like sleeping with other people. It has nothing to do with the fact that he, finally came out of the closet. What I hate and what I do agree with here is that television more and more is doing this thing where I think they used to find these sad stories and kind of go in, and some TV shows do this where they get, a therapist and they like transform the people, and then we, see all their problems, and they do bank on all this crazy shit that's happening on their TV show.
They exploit it.
Right, but then at the end, they kind of maybe check back in and they're doing a little bit better. But then I think shows like this, and also shows, there's another one called like My Strange Addiction or something.
Is this where like people eat their own armpit hair?
They
and,
eat like their dead husband's ashes and
Their couch
toilet
cushions.
paper, and that show spends like 5 seconds pretending that they're counseling these people, and every single update they're just doing the same thing. They're only objectifying these people's lives and completely just ripping them for their story and sending them out with laughter as a satire.
Well, that's a sick game that they play now. But I'm kind of okay with. I'm okay with that. My problem is more with the let's watch a bunch of young people like say Real World. Put 6 people in a house, watch them fuck each other, watch them drink excessively, and then knowing that 13-year-old girls are watching this,
right?
And then saying. There's no lesson to be learned here.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
This is okay behavior.
If they said, okay, audience, now this guy's already had, really fucked up things happen to him in his childhood. Let's talk to him about it and maybe like help him mend this relationship or whatever, instead of just saying this just happened.
Now, it's not the job of the TV peeps to try and, I guess, give lessons.
Right.
However, when they throw that shit out there, I kind of feel they are, I don't know. I do believe that they are opening up to people being learning from it.
Well, how would they show a lesson or have a purpose at all if they didn't do something like that? Like, what would be the solution? How would you tell that story?
All right, so you see that guy.
Right.
And then, well, I would like this. If a 14-year-old, 13-year-old girl were watching this, I would say, a doctor walks in and says, this is bad behavior, right? You know the road that this is going down. By the way, it's not great TV, although it might be great TV.
No, I think it's better TV.
By the way, TV producers, hire me. I would have come in and I would have said, loser. Okay.
You are one pathetic loser.
All right. You are barely employable right now. When
Right.
you're 35, the club promoting will be way in your rearview mirror. All right. You better go to trucking school because that's the only way. That's the only field of expertise where they're going to allow you to have tattoos all over your fucking face and show up to work and make more than $20 an hour. Chris, you wanted to chime in on this?
I'm going to bring it home.
Okay.
I'm going to bring this
Bring
home.
it.
The 3 things that Chris McRitchie, have taken from this conversation and from this topic. Evidently, all it takes to be a club promoter in Cleveland is to have a Costco, Sam's Club, or a Bevmo discount card. I didn't see the episode. I'm just throwing it out there, just going on a ledge. When a man says, "Oh, don't worry, baby, I wore a condom all the time."
Mm-hmm.
You have
Unfortunately, she's probably
He's
her
lying.
and her baby probably have the HIV because we all know how much men love wearing condoms.
Yeah.
Like no, stop.
By themselves.
No, I have to put on a condom because guys are full of self-control. And number 3, to the point of, are we teaching narcissism? I say no. I say we're all narcissistic a little bit. Everybody has a little bit of narcissism.
We all have a little
narcissism
racism.
by nature. But what these shows are
Little
teaching
narcissism.
us is that it's okay to be shameless.
Right.
It's okay because everybody's got something weird. Everybody's got
Yeah.
I heard this on another program that I listen to on a daily basis. Like, no, if you had a camera on myself, you, Patrick, you, Bethany, 24 hours a day, we would not be good people.
Oh, it's
Everybody
bad.
does something that they're not proud of during the day. But what these shows teach us is that it's okay to be shameless. And when he says, I've got to be me, I don't have to take responsibility for anything. This is how I am. It's about me, as you said earlier. And basically, shameless TV is good TV.
Right.
Basically, because
Well, it feels good because when
Does
I looked
feel
at that
good.
guy, I'm like, well, I'm better than him.
Yeah.
Look, I just beat off 4 times
that's
today.
another
You know what I mean?
excellent point.
But this guy's an asshole. This guy's hurting other people. I'm just hurting my
Yeah,
penis.
but even
my
like
bloody
Dr.
stump of a penis.
Even like Teen Mom that has like an entire thanks. I just went back to the bunny.
Anal Teen Mom?
Yeah. Teen Mom even has one episode at the very end where Dr. Drew comes in and tries to talk some sense into them. Now we get an entire season of them beating each other in front of their kids and all that stuff. But I like for a TV show to at least pretend, fake it to me that you're trying to make it better. Just fake it.
Right, like
Right.
because it felt a little unfulfilling when I saw this guy staring at the camera
Right.
and nothing had been resolved. I honestly thought, I was like, God, I hope that kid's gonna be all right. The little baby, not him.
Yeah,
he's a fuck up. He's
yeah.
already damaged. He's a mess. But the baby, like,
Yeah.
who's gonna give that kid a fighting chance?
Right.
Something tells
Mom.
me he's gonna be a well, you'd hope, but come on.
Sandra
She's already
Bullock?
made some bad choices. Yeah,
Well,
Sandra
she's
Bullock.
she
Sandra
made a
Bullock,
good
what are you
choice
doing
by-
right now?
by
you
walking
only have
away
one
from
black
that,
kid. Can you adopt
know?
a mixed kid,
She would
please?
love to.
She would. Jesus Christ. Well, one more let me jump on one more point here. Snooki. I know. I'm pretty sure she's almost done on her run. Okay, in 2013, I'm hoping to God we're done with her. But
no, she's got a new show. I think.
Oh, don't tell me that, because she's a slut innovator, kind of. In like 2009, whenever that show, like she reached epic proportions.
Yeah, talk about
of being
shameless.
Like, we're going out every
Exactly.
night clubbing. We're gonna sleep with a bunch of
Totally
dudes,
shameless.
drinking.
Show our hoonie.
Yep. Show what.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
Wow.
And then what we see, if you're a 13-year-old girl, you see her on red carpets. She's rubbing elbows with Julia Roberts, who would never be caught dead doing anything. She's got too many good publicists. But she had been made to iconic status. Well, but girls are like, hey, we see her every day. She's on TV. She does all this bad shit, and look how the world treats her. She's on red carpets. I heard she has a mansion. So, hey, it's okay. And so what I think you're saying is, shame is okay. I hadn't thought.
Yeah.
Show your hoonie.
It's okay. Shame is okay.
The lesson is show your hoonie.
Well, I think we've all learned a lot here, which is that we all need to get reality shows where we have immense amounts of anal sex, drink copious amounts of alcohol, do a bunch of gay shit, and look, we won't be judged.
We've already done that.
What, yesterday?
Hey.
Damn. All right, guys.
Yikes.
I feel good.
Yeah, that was pretty uplifting.
I knew that you
actually.
would.
And by the way, I think we solved all the problems of the world with this whole TV thing.
Yeah.
Like
We always
exploiting a bunch
do.
of assholes. So why don't we play a little fun game,
Okay.
which is one of our favorites, as we know, right? It's called When Will They Die?
Oh.
When will they die? Will they go to hell in the sky? Not like we could get to shipping up that question. When will they die? You take some bets and drink some wine. Yeah!
Yeah. By the way, we're all drinking wine right now. That's what we do.
And bourbon.
Because the game isn't that fun unless you're drinking wine.
That's true.
Yeah, Mikey drinks bourbon. All right, so here's the rules of the game. What we do is we're going to name a well-known personality, a celebrity, and then a new spin on the game. We need you as players need to let the judges know that are in the future know when and now how they die.
How now, brown cow?
Oh,
How
when
now,
and how?
brown cow. Now,
A new element.
the only way that this game would be fair is if we got real answers on when they're going to die and how they're going to die.
Right.
So we have a wormhole to the future
Sweet.
with judges, and they're going to let us know if we're right.
Is Morgan Freeman there?
He's not dead.
I don't know. He's not dead.
All right. Well,
He's not dead.
Wormhole.
It's only angels.
Near miss. So I think it's ready to play. Is there an audience in the future?
There they are.
Come on, Mikey, you fuck up.
Who's that?
All right. That's the future. Okay. All right. Here, Bethany, would you like to go first?
Oh, well, are you going to say who it is?
Well, I'm going to say the name.
Yeah,
and You're
yeah.
going to let me know.
Oh,
when
you're
this
really putting me
person-
on the spot. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Have you played the game?
yeah.
before? All right.
Let's go.
Okay.
I got this.
The first person I'm going to name that you need to tell me what age she will die
Okay.
and how she's going to die
Right.
is Pamela Anderson. Can we put some time on the clock? And here we go.
Oh. We share.
Pamela Anderson,
Okay.
Baywatch.
Pamela, yeah, I know who she is. We share a last name. We're practically related.
That's right. They do.
Oh, Pamela.
She's 47, by the way.
She's 47. I think that she's going to live just long enough to have all of her Google images turn into like before and after photos of when she was like young and bouncy to like now when she's like Skeletor, old. Just like, like every time you Google Bridget Bardot or something, it's like what she looks like now versus what she used to look like. So I think she's going to die of mouth cancer or something. I don't
What,
know.
like
Does
cancer
giving
of the
lots of blowjobs give you cancer?
I was going to say cancer of the cock. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Mouth cancer. I just feel like she would die of mouth cancer. Something that deforms her in the
Cancer.
face.
A lot of people die of cancer.
Yeah, but it's going to be facial.
Facial cancer.
Facial cancer.
Oral cancer.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's probably going to die at like 53.
So 6 years from now.
6 years. I'll give her
Of
6
mouth
years.
cancer.
Facial mouth, probably mouth.
Is that a? Can we look that up?
Facial?
Facial mouth cancer.
Like facials are a good thing.
No, people get mouth
But
cancer.
then you combine it with cancer,
I think
and it's
they
not
have
good.
to like chew tobacco for a long time or something. But I think I think it's going to be something that I think karma has just her meeting terrible looks at the end of her life, where she just recognizes and finds her soul.
Wow. So I think where you're going, you're kind of like saying like, hey Pam, you were hot, now you're mad,
Yeah.
so die,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah.
That's mean.
Okay, but that's an answer.
She may be a cousin. Who knows?
So 53
53
of
mouth
cancer.
Yep.
All right, let's put it up to the judges. In the future, let's teleport ourselves through a wormhole, and let's see if she was correct.
Oh.
Was I right? Was that what that was?
Future, please let us know.
Excellent!
I was right.
Oh.
How the fuck did you do this? You're an idiot.
I know it.
That's incorrect. Mikey, once again, please stop smoking pot during the podcast, you fuck up.
All right, so that apparently
That was
wasn't
the
correct.
future? The future blue-balled me with the victory.
Well, we don't know what kind of future it's going to be. Chris, we're going to need an answer out of you. Pamela
Okay.
Anderson, a age and a cause of death.
She's 47. I appreciate Bethany's theory. I say it's okay. I'll say, guys,
you for appreciating me.
settle down. 56, and since she's had a lot of work and she got the 3 hepatitis, as they say on American Dad. Like,
Well, that's the
She does.
hepatitis
all 3
elephant in the room,
hepatitis.
sir.
Yes, it is.
She
And as
does.
Kid Rock says, even solid gold pussy gets old.
I never heard that.
Oh yeah, no, that's what he said.
That's a good one.
That's what he said.
Oh, Kid Rock.
She's gonna die at 56, and it's gonna be from pills. She's gonna get into pills.
Pills.
Yes.
So an overdose,
An overdose,
on pills.
yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, let us.
Just because you don't like fur doesn't mean you don't like pills.
Oh, I thought you were going
By the
with
way,
like
can someone, while we're doing this, can we pull up a recent picture of her? I'd love to see what she's looking like right now. To the judges, please. Mikey, do you mind? No.
You're fucking right, man. Wow, did you even think this one out? Jesus, maybe that beard is fucking up your brain, sending radioactive waves to it.
I am not a fan of the future.
Are you fucking kidding me?
they hate you.
That's why I posted pictures of the past today. I'm not a fan of the future right now.
Wow. Okay. All right. I think I know the answer.
Oh, Jesus.
Let me see. Pull it up here. Oh my God!
shit.
All right, so you guys, obviously, this is radio. so
She's
you can't
dying
see
sooner than we thought.
There we go. Thank
it. No. Pull it back to the
No,
the
no,
picture that Chris just pulled up.
Holy.
Was she looked like a zombie? Like she's got this immense forehead, like a protruding forehead, if I can describe
That's-
it, and this pugnacious nose and
Poor thing.
no
like
makeup.
pugs.
Ugh,
I think
God.
she is wearing makeup.
Wow.
Yikes.
Well, you know what?
Hold on.
She had her time.
I need a
Yeah.
She
We're
had her
flipping to
time.
a better picture of her. All right, so here's my answer of Pamela Anderson. Okay, this is how I think she's going to die.
Bring it.
Well, she was at the top of her game about 15 years ago. Hottest chick on the planet, you think? On made most top 10 lists. Easily.
Absolutely.
Okay. I think once that thing is in your system, you can never shake that. Okay, you've been at the top.
The dick.
Well, look.
Can't shake
no,
the dick.
not the dick. You can't ever settle after you've reached that height of fame. You're always kind of chasing it. It's
Yeah.
almost like. And I'm not saying this is me, but almost like that cocaine high that you get at a bar that you've just taken a line off a bathroom stall, and then it lasts 30 minutes and it's really good coke, but you're in Silver Lake and there's a bunch of hot chicks around, and then and then it's a really good high, and then so you end up trying to find the guy that had that great coke, and you chase him around the other end of the bar, but it's that waitress. I'm not
This
saying that
happened
I've
last
ever.
weekend to you, right?
No, this is hypothetical, Bethany.
so
all right,
detailed.
but you're chasing that high of life, right?
Right. You might as well kill yourself. It's over.
So, or chase it and try and find it again.
Ride it
so
till the
Pamela
wheels fall off.
So here's my theory: we have accepted porn And she was kind of the original kind of PG porn chick. So here's Pamela in her later years.
Oh, these are your dreams.
95, age 95. We're in 2050 something or whatever. She decides to say, I'm going to do the world's outrageous gangbang. Okay? And so she
90.
wants to beat 1,000 guys gangbanging her. Because it's cool at this point. We're very, progressive at this point. Pamela Anderson needs to put her name back on the map. She wants billboards advertising this. Everyone's going to watch the entire world. Korea's even, jumping in at this point. All right?
Korea.
North Korea?
They're cool.
They're bringing
at this
octopi
point-
and everything to the party.
Well, North Korea at this point is only 10 years behind us from 2013.
Right.
So they're 2003 at
She's
this point.
just now hot
Yep.
over there.
So she does the world's largest gangbang, 1,000 guys from a bunch of different countries. But what happens is it's horrible. Her anal cavity gets punctured.
Prolapsed.
God.
Prolapsed.
Her butt goes out.
At age 95, she bleeds out.
Ew.
Bleeds out in front of the world to see. No, becomes an icon, statue made of her like Abraham Lincoln, except she's flipped around like a statue, like on Washington, D.C., wherever
Right.
that columns are, and like a little drip of blood coming out. And that's how she dies at age 95. And I want to send it through the wormhole to the judge because I'm pretty sure I know. Maybe I got some inside information from the future.
Possibly.
Future, please let me know if I'm right.
That's a bleak picture.
Yeah, anal bleeding.
Right on, motherfucker. You nailed it.
Oh, wow.
Round one goes to me.
Wow.
Round one. Do I get?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, no, that's in present day people doing it. That's
Yeah.
right. But I'm
Yeah,
about to
we
be-
are too, yeah.
I'm like Walt Disney. I'm gonna freeze my fucking head. All right,
should.
round two. Let's move on. All right, Honey Boo Boo, Honey Boo Boo, Honey Boo 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 Boo.
Like the kid?
That little
The
fucking
little-
fat little troll that is famous
I know.
for farting.
Totally.
All right, who wants to go first? You, Chris, or Bethany?
Chris, you want to take this one?
I'll take this one. How old is she now?
She's like 8.
She's like 8. She does pageants. I think there's a lot of Mountain Dew and sweet tea going on down there.
Oh,
I've only
yeah.
watched one of the shows. There's a lot of quadding. There's a lot of Mountain Dew and a lot of sweet tea. So it's a quick toss up between quad accident and the Beatus.
You're talking about like four wheelers.
Oh yeah, no,
Quad.
they went quadding at the wedding. It's the only one I've seen. So it's either a freakish quad accident or a slow diabetes
Diabetes.
toe digit losing death, blindness.
Now the mother.
Damn you, darkness!
Diabetes.
The Beatus. I'm Wilford Brimley, and I've got diabetes.
Now the mother is missing a toe.
Is she?
She's missing several toes. I think she's missing all the toes on one foot.
I'll tell you.
I think
I'll
she's
tell you
got
what.
it
I'll
like
tell you
a
what. She's
club
not
foot.
missing a chin. She's got 3 of them. She can't lose it.
Or a meal
one.
from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh wow.
Easy, too
Hey,
easy.
now.
Easy on
All right,
Kentucky.
so Chris, we're gonna need an answer.
Okay. She's 8. She's going to be dead at 19, and it's not going to be from bad food. It's going to be a quad accident. She's going to be liquored up, riding a quad without a helmet. She's going to go really fast, miss the turn, and fly off that thing like I did when I was 15.
By the way, good luck throwing her off a four-wheeler.
Yeah, well, she's little now. She's got years to grow into her
She's
mom.
not growing into anything proportionate.
Whoa.
All right, judges from the future, please let us know.
What do you got?
Wrong.
Yeah, right, man. Who the fuck do you think you are judging that one? What have you been on, Jenny Craig?
The future is an asshole.
Jesus Christ.
Healthy choice in Weight Watchers, man. Fuck.
No,
was
but
the future
Chris-
have a camera in my house? Like what?
Chris, this is the future.
How
meaning
dare you?
They might know how you might turn out, so maybe
Yeah.
they're worried about you in the future.
Yeah, maybe you.
It's about Honey Boo Boo. It ain't about me, man.
Okay.
Keep doing that coke, brother.
Wow.
I know for one.
Wow.
I,
Really?
No. I know Chris has not touched the booger sugar in at least the better part of a decade.
No, he gets exercise too.
All
Regular.
right, I want to go next. I want to go next. Honey Boo Boo. I know how she dies.
Oh, you're going next. Okay.
Fixed. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay. Honey Boo Boo, she's gonna make it through the teens and her 20s,
Okay.
30s, totally fine. But by the way, reality TV fame, that's all past her.
Right.
Okay, she's gonna make it to her 40s. Now, Honey Boo Boo at age 40, there's going to be an asteroid that hits the planet Earth.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. But before the asteroid had killed all the food sources of the planet,
You
Honey
have a
Boo
lot
Boo,
of time
Honey
with
Boo
these
Boo,
questions.
and her motocross husband.
Motocross husband.
guys are hot.
Was she
She
pink?
booked 'em.
Yeah. No. Well, she was kind of famous.
Wow.
They had 7 kids.
I'm impressed. I envy her.
Yeah. Honey Boo Boo and her motocross husband Danny had 7
Danny.
kids.
That's like my life.
And what ended up happening though, the asteroid hits the planet, and there's no more food. You ever see The Road?
No. Neither is anybody else.
Okay. So
No.
Okay, the road, asteroids. What's happening?
get yourselves
my
together.
thoughts. You two.
All right, I'm gonna hold on.
Do I have to bring the future in? Like, what's going
Hold
on?
on. So what happens is, her and Danny decide
Like Danny Zuko from Greece? Who the fuck is
they're
that?
gonna eat one child.
He thought about this for like 3 hours.
No. They're gonna eat one child first.
Doing it for Danny.
Wait, they're eating a child.
They're gonna
Okay,
eat a child
Got it.
to
right.
sustain life. They
There's
feed
no
the child to
food,
everyone.
right?
And
Cannibalism.
months pass. Mike, can you play a little something, please? Hold on. I gotta think for a second here. I need Jeopardy music.
Yeah, we need
he's
something.
He's got to think it out.
What are you, Jimmy Kimmel? Jimmy Fallon laughing at your own fucking shit? Jesus Christ.
All right, fuck off, future. Hold on.
Yeah.
So after months, shut that off, please. So after months of fucking an asteroid hit, no food, no growth, no vegetation, they eat 3 of their kids. Finally, they're down to 1.
Wow.
And Honey Boo Boo
Wait, I
says
thought they had 7.
they ate them all.
All of them.
Honey Boo Boo goes to eat that final kid. She actually gets it stuck in her throat.
Okay.
She chokes. She dies of not being able to breathe.
On a shin
At
bone?
age 42, she suffocates eating her own child.
How am I supposed to go after that answer? I don't even know.
Well, wait a minute.
Let's go- let's-
It's a great answer,
Right.
but we don't know if it's correct.
Great answer.
Send it to the judges. Future, you and I have been besties at least for the better part of 10 minutes. Please hit me up, man. Let me have it right.
Jimmy Fallon, you're a complete fucking hack.
Hey, piece of shit. I don't give a fuck about you, Future. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Bethany, your chance to go.
Okay, I disagree with both of you. I think that she is going to go through a small phase where she blows her money on like bonbons and meth for a little while. But I think that after the attention dies, she's going to like disappear into obscurity, into her small town, and live a totally fulfilled life with like a bunch of pit bulls tied up to trees in her
Pit
front
bulls, key.
yards. And then she's going to start making her money mud wrestling fans at the county fair.
I like that.
And then she's going to die happily in a plate of biscuits and gravy when she's like 87.
87 biscuits. You hit a couple points here.
Yeah.
That I think
Diabetes.
of diabetes.
Well, she's 87, so she was happy.
Biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy. She
But
dies in her biscuits and gravy.
That's
Maybe
a dull
not from.
onset.
If I had to go, that's the way I want to go.
I
don't
wanna
want
go.
By the way, Future, I don't want to hear from you. But that's how I would go.
I would go
All
on
right, so
biscuits.
let's end this round to see if Bethany was maybe right about it. Future, did she die of diabetes at age 87?
Oh, gravy.
You nailed it, Bethany. And I'm not going to say I'm biased because we're looking down on you and those voluptuous twins that you have
Ew.
displayed tonight.
Wow. I hate the future.
Future.
Erroneous.
We don't need to. All right, let's move on.
Completely
All right,
inappropriate.
round 3.
Oh.
Easy one for me.
Yeah?
Who?
I'm going
When
first on
will this
one.
person die and how will they die? Jonah Hill.
I got it.
Fuck me, right?
Yeah, fuck me, man. All right, so I don't want to go first. Chris, you mind hitting this one up?
How old is he? How old is he? In
we look it
in
up?
like dog years? Well, he's 20 something, right?
Yeah, he's got to be 28.
Okay. He's about, we'll say he's 28 for shits and giggles. 20.
Mikey's saying he
Nine.
that's
9. Okay,
29.
he's 29.
Close,
wow, that's
close,
older than
close.
I thought. He's a yo-yo dieter. So
Yep.
that is usually
Yep.
very unhealthy. He goes from chubby to skinny to unhappy and then back to chubby. He may Like I don't know what his habits are. I would say he's going to be around to torment us for a long time. He's going to die at 65 of all 4 clogged arteries or clogged carotid artery.
65.
65.
Clogged
Yeah.
arteries.
Yes. It's going to be an unfortunate butter accident. It's going to take him down.
I think that's a pretty good answer.
Mine's kind of close, but
I think
Not
that's
really.
but I don't know. The future does.
I mean,
though.
he could die of his own self-importance in the next 5 years too.
That's right. How he's
yeah.
going to die.
I hear he's a terrible boyfriend. On
I
a
bet
side
he is.
note.
All right, future.
He's
what
not
the
a
fuck do
giving
you have to
lover.
say about this?
Yeah, he's fat. Oh, wait till you hear how this fucking piece of shit Jabba the Hutt wannabe fucking hits the fucking skids.
Apparently, it's not the way you said, but the future has something else in store for us.
It never is.
Okay, Bethany.
Okay, I got this. Well, I think that you're right. I think he becomes the Christy Alley of Hollywood.
The Krispy
Kirsty.
Kreme.
Yeah, I think that his weight becomes like this epic battle of up and down until he finally becomes a Scientologist, moves out, gets a whole bunch of pet lemurs. And then,
Lemurs.
Christy Alley has pet lemurs, by the way. I know personally. I think Jonah Hill's going to also get pet lemurs, join Scientology, and finally reach 500 pounds. And then he's going to die by a lemur attack because he's feeding them In-N-Out burger or something like that.
So wait a minute. Let me zero in on this.
In his living room,
Okay.
on his couch, in a pile of In-N-Out burger. And
asserting? Wait, are you saying
Yeah.
that Jonah Hill is going to die as a result of lemur puncture wounds
lemur attack.
because he was overfeeding them in his living room at what age?
I think he's going to, 40s, mid-40s. I'm going to go with 44.
44.
Yep.
Okay. Lemur attack at age 44. Let's send it to the judges.
I can't believe that.
Wow. Bethany, wait till you see who eats you. That's how you're gonna die.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! All right, well, all right. Here's my answer. Jonah Hill. First off, before I talk about how and when he's going to die, I'd like to, Jonah Hill, if you're listening, which you aren't, maybe there's some people out there that are Jonah Hill fans, which I know there's a lot of you out there, but I have this to say. Jonah Hill, you're a hack. You play one character, yet you have a career. You're okay. You're mediocre. But there's a million people out there that are better than you. But you're in every other fucking movie. God, I hope you die. On a personal level, I hope you die.
Wow.
So I don't have to see a trailer of your fat pie hole up on a big screen, projected on a big screen
He's
while I'm
slimming
trying to...
out.
Please, give me a break.
Yo-yo dieting.
All right,
now.
so here's my answer. I'm going to wrap it up real quick. All right. So this is the way Jonah Hill dies. Jonah Hill gets mad and he runs to Paramount Studios.
Oh.
Okay? Because he wants to fight Seth Rogen, who apparently did 2 movies in a row without giving him a part. Because as we know, these fucking assholes
Always.
are in every movie with each other.
In cahoots.
So he goes to punch Seth Rogen in the face at a movie studio. Okay, but here's where it gets weird.
Right.
While they're in a fight, Tom Green is outside in the dumpster
Wow.
collecting cans.
That is an old reference.
Tom Green hasn't been in a movie in many years.
Is he touching himself in the dumpster?
No, he's collecting cans. He's been homeless for several
Sucking
months.
cow tits.
Wow.
He runs into the room and he slits Jonah Hill's throat from ear to ear.
Tom Green.
2 years from now, Tom Green kills Jonah Hill. He says, "Hey, I had one character too. What are you doing?"
Oh, that's so bad. It's good.
Yep.
How dare you.
Jonah Hill dies at the age of 31. 31 by Tom Green murder. Future, please. You and I are all pals.
I wonder
Yeah.
what it's going to be.
Future, please. Let me know.
Well done, loser. Now, you hope this will make up for your small 4.5-inch cock?
Hey,
Oh,
I
wow.
tell chicks 5.5.
That's right.
We all know.
All right, fuck off. All right, I want to move on.
That's Irish man.
It is the future. That
yeah, yeah.
confirmed it for me.
Yeah.
All
Fuck
knowing.
off. They suck ass.
All
All right,
seeing.
so, hey, but now I'm feeling bad, but there's one thing that makes me feel good, as
What
we
is
all know. Bethany, you know.
I know.
It's the news, baby. It's your time to shine.
Time for the Dude Show News Show. Prepare to be informed, because our news girl is down for almost anything. Now let's give it over to Bethany.
The future chiming in. She's down for almost anything, believe me.
Okay, Bethany, what's your first story? Come on, fuck the future. Fuck the
Fuck
future.
you, future. Okay, so, I love this one. 2 volunteer firefighters in upstate New York face charges of criminal mischief, burglary, and petite larceny after vandalizing a water park in Old Forge, New York. Eric Frisbee and Jacob Williams allegedly destroyed an animated band that was 30 years old, stole frozen food, and took a shit on the floor, causing almost $5,000 in damage. When the men were later arrested at a local inn, Eric's brother John was maced in the face for interfering during the arrest. The men were also fired from their volunteer gig with the fire department.
This happened at Yale, right?
Right.
Where this happened?
No, this was in upstate New York.
Oh, okay.
I just think it's so funny because I would totally destroy one of those animated bands if I was drunk.
I'm okay with that. Hopefully there were children watching while they shit up the fucking...
Yeah, I imagine that it was just like completely abandoned.
Wow.
And they just got drunk and just started kicking the shit out of Chuck E. Cheese characters.
Firefighters?
Volunteer.
I'm trying to figure this out because I am from upstate New York and I am related to multiple volunteer firefighters. So I'm trying to see.
They're all your
where-
family.
Okay.
Eric Frisbee and Jacob Williams.
Okay, Old Forge is up near where a cousin of mine lives.
Yep,
So
this was your family.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't my brother or my nephew because my brother is actually a volunteer fire commissioner.
So apparently up there they have like a big training like conference for firefighters, and that's where all these guys were, and so it tends to get really rowdy around that time. So these guys were all drunk and just overtook this water park, and shit happened.
Shit happens.
Well, I'll say this. I've known one Chris McRitchie, our co-anchor here on the show. Chris, you're from New York.
I am.
You've told me several stories of people getting a little out of hand with the drinks with poop. You have a story one time where someone actually pooped into a chip bag and then dumped it on someone while they were sleeping on a couch.
No, it wasn't on the couch. It was in my garage. No, it wasn't in my garage. It was in some garage because people listen to this. It was in some garage, and there was a party going on, and there was somebody because there's always that kid who gets really hammered and loses his shit way too early at a party, and this certain kid did, and then there was certain people that. He
so
passed out.
Politically correct here.
Yes,
Let's drop some names.
He was no,
shit.
I'm not. I can't because these people are professionals now. This person was urinated on multiple times, and then the coup de grace was that somebody took a dump into a bag of Lay's sour cream and onion chips, and then brought it into wherever that party was going on.
That's
and,
what those
and
chips
dumped
taste
it
like
on him.
anyway.
And that person is a school principal someplace now.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
It sure did. And yeah, upstate New York, shit gets a little wild.
Good times.
People,
It does, right?
You know, you're out in the woods, you're doing
Look,
things.
I'm not mad at these guys. They were probably having a good time. And the problem is that there were probably some young kids around while they're shitting up the fucking teddy bears, mechanical. You know what? I hate that. I hate that whole vibe. I've gotten dragged to a couple birthday parties for a bunch of crumb crunchers at Chuck E. Cheese's lately, and they have like the little
Chuck E.
bands.
Cheese is
Did you go in the
sketchy,
bin of
man.
balls?
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese. Do you know that Chuck E. Cheese has had more criminal activity in the last 5 years than like ever before? It's like a hotbed
Of what kind of criminal activity though?
like violence, like parents in the ghetto, like pulling out shanks on each other.
Shanks.
Yeah.
Well, look, I don't fault these guys. They had a couple fucking cocktails. They went out there. They said, "Hey, there's
They
a
get
teddy
loose.
bear with a guitar, and it's an animatronic device." Look, just because the 6-year-old's there, it doesn't mean.
Sometimes when you're drunk, you got to shit.
Look. That's, yeah. All right,
Shitting, I think that's a sign of aggression. That's anger.
all right,
There's
what else
other
in the
things
news,
going
baby?
on there.
What else in the news? That one disgusted me.
I'm so sorry. There's just so much poop in This news stories. Okay, this is a good one too. In Centerville, Utah, a 55-year-old woman, Melanie Selenite, admitted to convincing her husband to shoot their neighbor in the back, whom she said had telepathically raped her while he was gardening. She pleaded guilty but mentally ill to charges of criminal solicitation and the possession of dangerous weapons. Thankfully, the injuries to the neighbor were not life-threatening. What I want to know is, why is this story about the woman?
Yeah.
And not about the man who actually
Pulled the
shot
trigger.
someone.
Yeah.
Because his wife told him that. I mean, did she say that I don't know. Did she say that he raped her? And then later she said telepathically? I don't know.
That's exactly what I got from that story, which is that just because she commanded thee does not mean that, by the way, that means he's equally retarded.
Would you guys shoot people in the back if I told you they telepathically raped me?
Look, there's been some
Do you
hot
love
chicks
me that much?
There's been some hot chicks out there that said, that guy touched me when I
Wanted
was
you
a
to do it.
child. And
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to take care of that bastard. But not now.
No.
Right now, we need to...
We need to work it out in private.
We need to have a couple drinks.
Yeah.
in the back.
Whoa.
No.
I mean, yeah. yeah. So telepathic rape. I feel like I've been telepathically raped a
You
lot.
get Bethany, you, for one, get telepathically raped
I-
on a daily basis multiple times.
I'm going to start shooting people.
By the way, not only would I go to hell, or I'd have 18,000 bullet holes through my chest if females knew what I was thinking as they walk by. I think this
I would
brings
have
up something
shot
very
you
funny.
already.
I thought of this today. I was driving and I see this chick. She had long hair. Like, all right, in LA.
yeah.
In LA, let me digress for
hair.
a second. In LA, peeps, if you see a woman from behind, from 50 feet away, you really have no clue if she's 19 or 1900 years old.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they have they buy the hair extensions, and 68-year-old broads these days, they fucking dress like 22-year-olds.
Yeah.
So stop hitting on girls from that far away, maybe.
I wasn't hitting on her. I was driving. But here's the sick thing. I see this chick. She's wearing boots and like this little, God, I don't know what the hell that dress is called.
Something asking for rape, surely.
Oh yeah, it was a. Well, that was the name of the designer. It was asking for rape.
She was wearing.
All
she
the
was wearing
rage now.
Sexual assault.
But
by
I
Burberry.
drive. But getting back to what you were saying. So get this. So as I'm driving, I'm looking at this chick and I'm like sizing her up. Like, would I hit this? Would I hit this? My brain's like,
Is that what you do?
go. That's what we all do.
what
Yeah,
we do.
would
I do
hit
it all
this?
day.
Bethany,
Okay.
that's why if telekinesis was a crime for fucking chicks, every man would be in jail right now. The planet Earth would have to take over the moon and build a prison there for all of us, because the only thing that would be left is a bunch of gay guys. But if they had a prison for another planet for gay guys trying to fuck other guys, and that was a crime, telekinesis-wise, no one would be on the planet Earth.
I'll be shot in the back, every one of you.
So anyway, getting back to this.
Yeah.
This
Back to me.
68, it turned out to be a
Back to me.
68-year-old chick, and I knew it, but I still had to stare at her and contemplate
liked
whether or not
it.
I'd
I
have
love
sex with
that.
her.
You know what? And the
Actually,
answer
I
was
love
yes.
that.
You would have done it.
I hope.
No, I would not.
Yes,
Yeah.
you would have.
Yeah,
No,
I
And may
hope
God
that.
have mercy on your soul.
Yes.
I
Thank
hope
you.
that when I'm
Keep
68,
Chris.
I hope that when I'm 68 and filled with a whole bunch of hair extensions and wearing "Fuck Me" by Burberry, that men have to ask still at 68. I say good for her.
Yeah, good for her. That's how this story ends. What's the
Burberry?
next story? What else?
Okay. Oh, so a new California bill has just been signed by Governor Jerry Brown. The bill protects children of celebrities from paparazzi. Now the penalties for harassing children of celebrities will get you a maximum of a year in jail and up to $10,000 in fines. Jennifer Gardner and Halle Berry testified on behalf of the bill, which the governor signed without hesitation.
God, who wants to hear from them? Wow.
Wow.
Hello, hot chicks.
Can I say something really quick as
Sure.
an actress in Hollywood that will potentially get knocked up and have a bunch of kids? If you don't want your children to be harassed by the paparazzi, then move the fuck out of Hollywood. Maybe just a few miles. Like, there's Skype. You have millions of dollars. You can fly in for meetings. If you're that concerned about the safety and preservation of privacy, then move up the road a little bit.
Yeah,
like, there is
Montecito, for
hotbeds.
Christ's sakes.
Well, I have an example of this.
Go where everybody else
I
lives.
have an
Go to
example
fucking
of this.
Montecito.
Yeah. Jesus.
Demi Moore. I remember this. I remember this. Look, I don't follow trends or keep up with the media. But
Or the
Demi Moore-
Kardashians.
Demi Moore, if you kids listening out there right now, if you know who she is, she's about 50 now, but she was hot. She was the who
She
was Lindsay?
still
She was the
is.
Megan Fox of our generation.
She is still hot.
Okay, so
Meh.
All right, so she hit a wall.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, what she did in her 30s was she said, "I'm divorced from Bruce Willis. I'm moving to Iowa for 10 years."
Love it.
We didn't hear a goddamn thing from this woman
Love
for
it.
10 years. Unfortunately, she moved back to LA, married that pussy Ashton Kutcher.
Right, and look how
Started
that
smoking
turned out
fake
for me.
weed.
That fame-seeking fucking.
You do not need to live in Los Angeles if you are already a million quadrillionaire. And you're working in the industry, and you just want to work in the industry and not be involved with the paparazzi.
Well,
you don't have to live here.
Here's the thing: it's because they don't just want to work in the industry;
Right,
they want the attention.
paparazzi.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But what this law protects is the little crumb crunchers that got crapped out, which will be horrible people
Right.
when they grow up. But it's there to protect them, not the fucking douchebag.
And I get that.
narcissists.
I want the children to be protected because their parents are assholes. But what I'm saying is, Halle Berry and Jennifer Gardner, this was just another, ploy to get publicity, I think.
Well, as my wonderfully funny and wise cousin Michael always says, their attention bag has a big hole in it, and their kids. And their kids are the victim of this because they can't get enough attention. And what gets you more attention in Hollywood when your star is fading a little bit? You have a child.
Crap out some
Yeah,
kids.
you crap out some kids.
Jessica
You parade it.
Simpson.
And then
You
you
parade
go
them
to-
down to Coffee Bean.
Then you go to the
yeah.
governor and plead and cry, saying, "I am
Exactly.
so famous
Yeah.
that my children cannot. I'm so famous
Halle
I can
Berry.
barely
Move
live."
to Orange County. Nobody's going to follow you down there. It's
Yeah,
when
they
you,
could
it's when you
move
go to Beverly
Topanga
Boulevard.
Canyon and stop going to, the Ivy. Like, just stop parading your children all around.
You know what someone needs?
I love the Ivy.
You whore.
I do.
Fame whore.
Really.
The one in Santa Monica. I've never been to the one that on Robertson. The one in Santa Monica I've been to.
I would
It's
follow you if I
fantastic.
was a paparazzi.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
You know what? Someone needs to drop a bomb off at TMZ. All right, baby, wrap it up.
Okay, I got one more story that I know
Uno
has
mas.
been anticipated. So you may have heard of Little Poopy.
Little Poopy.
The 10-year-old pint-sized hip-hop sensation is living the gangster life, but certainly not without the haters. His real-life name is Louis Rivera Jr., and even though he's only 10 years old, the fourth grader releases sexually suggestive videos, parties with rappers like Diddy, and has been seen smacking grown women's asses.
What?
His local Massachusetts paper, the Brockton Enterprise, criticizes his antics, calling it an orgy of outrageous behavior, and wonders who's looking out for this kid. The answer to that question is Little Poopy's father, Louis Sr., who claims his son's behavior is simply acting. He's doing everything that other kids in Hollywood do. It's entertainment.
No, that was correct.
Does, whatever.
Amazar would word it is this way.
So in May, police found Little Poopy up and out at 1 a.m. with a grown man under the influence of drugs. There is now
Shocker.
a new child service complaint against Poopy's father. Since then,
Poopy's father
has been arrested on outstanding battery charges and
Whoa.
possession of marijuana. His lawyers say that now it's just simply police harassment. Poopy's father wasn't all defiance, however. He said he's now given Little Poopy a new curfew, and he loves his son to death.
Because he's
Rough.
trying to drop a record.
Yeah, that's that shot
It's
of
called
bourbon that came out.
Doctor. It's called Dr. Chocolate Orphan. Fucking hit it. Have you heard my new track? Get ready. I'm Little Poopy's father.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Keep 'em bouncing, kids. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready for some brown liquid dropping out your bum?
You heard?
You heard, witness? Let's hear it. Little Poopy's father. Poop, poop, poop. That's right. That's my sidekick, Black Guy. We always have one of these, poop, hyping us up. He's always, hand me the white towel. I gotta wipe some sweat off my head.
I'm just going to
like
dance.
that.
You can
You're-
spray champagne on my ass.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're obese and sweating. You need the white towel. You need to towel
Hey,
your brow.
let me hear Little Poopy's next single, which is it's just a fart.
No.
There you go. That was
That's
the
a
single.
hit.
Beautiful.
to the chart.
That'll hold
top of the charts.
That'll hold the attention of.
All right. Let's wrap up the news. Bethany, come on.
But let me just say this, okay? Everybody's all up in arms about Lil Poopy, and
Come to his defense, please.
everybody's knuckle deep in Lil Poopy right now.
God.
But here's the thing. They need to let this kid ride, because it's not like, I love how like the father,
Ride or die.
yeah, pretty much. I love how like the father hasn't said, we're doing this because we're saving for Lil Poopy's college education.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Lil Poopy ain't going to college.
No.
What? He's living the life.
Yeah.
He ain't going to college. Like, this is it. He's
Smoking blunts with
pretty
Diddy.
much, yeah. He's experiencing many things.
Well, I played Brockton in football. All those
You
people
did?
are- yeah, they're
up in Llewellyn. Where the fuck are you from, miss?
Leominster.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, but yeah. Lil Poopy, keep on keeping on, man.
Keep on keeping on.
Bitches and hoes.
Bitches. Oh, wrap it up, baby. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
I'm Bethany. That's the news, and I'm not the town whore.
No, you are not. Hey, so look, if you're a fan of Little Poopy, maybe you might be a fan of ours. Maybe you might, I don't know. Maybe you might be a fan of feces.
Fecal freaks.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Look, yeah. So look, guys, Mikey, McRitchie, Bethany, and I, we enjoy doing what we do.
We love you. Long time.
We lose sleep trying to think of how good we're gonna fucking make this. Maybe we failed you tonight, or maybe we met expectations. But you know what's important is that we enjoy doing this. So kids.
True.
Yeah. Skinny Black, I know you're out there tonight.
We love you.
Biggest fan of the
Skinny.
Dude Show Network.
Big ups.
What I need you to do right now is steal a car and drive it over here.
Don't say that. They'll
No,
do
I'm
it.
just kidding. Peeps, send the message out there to listen to the podcast and spread the word. And we're going to keep doing this for you. And that's it. Thank you. Signing off. We'll see you next podcast, kids.
Whoop.
Every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure. Don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you. And I don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause
That was our best one yet, for sure.
You think so?
I think so.